the Tanakh infers certain things about angelic beings, that angels existed before creation. We talked about that when we were looking at Genesis 1, verse 26. It's also found in the book of Job. There is a greater significance attached to the individual angel that appears when it is tagged with the tag angel of the Lord. So throughout Scripture, we'll get the angel of the Lord appear. And when that happens, there's something quite profound going on there. And we get the different terms that are used in the Tanakh, which speak of angelic beings. We get sons of God, like we've looked at in Genesis already. We get the holy ones, which is angelic beings. The fiery ones, which is angelic beings. The unapproachable ones, which is all within the Tanakh. From what I can see, from what I've read so far and looking into the Jewish commentaries, and when I talk about commentaries, I'm talking about Rambam, I'm talking about Rashi, I'm even talking about Atkuni, a whole range of Jewish side literature. Their view is that the angelic world is pretty infinite. They don't put a number on it. It's like, as is the stars. There are numerous angelic beings. And the very earliest conceptions that I can find relating to them within the Hebrew scriptures, or within the Hebrew belief system, is that they are superhuman. They can assume human form, so they can look like us. And the form that they take will correspond to the type of mission that they're assigned to. So I said that they're always on a mission from God. So whatever mission that they're assigned to will determine the type of form that they take. So I guess that means that they could turn up as women, they could turn up as men, they could turn up as children. Whether they could turn up as other animals in order to rescue, to ride out, who knows? But certainly from a human perspective, in the human form, it seems to me that they can appear in the appropriate form to complete the appropriate mission. But everything is in line with the will of God. So they're powerful, they're dreadful, they're endowed with all of this wisdom and all of this knowledge. They've got a great understanding of humanity. They've watched humanity since humanity started to walk upright, type of thing. Their judgment is often holy and righteous, but they're not infallible because they seem to strive with each other as well. And sometimes God sort of steps in to make peace with them. That's what the Tanakh seems to say. That's sort of some of where they come from, but the development of the angelic understanding, I think, within the Judaic faith and within the Hebrew faith was probably pushed within the mystic Jewish sect, the Essenes. And the Essenes lived within that Second Temple period, pre-AD 70. They sort of flourished probably from around about 200 years before Christ to the destruction of the temple post-AD 70, probably up into the 1st century. And they developed quite a highly developed angelology. But other groups that were alongside them, the Sadducees didn't believe in angels at all. Pharisees had an angelic belief. And the rabbis see them as intermediaries between man and God.